help me. You gonna help me pick out seeds? Does this look like this one? You say this one. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Peach Patch. So today we are finally going to be able to plant some seeds and maybe some actual plants in a few of our raised beds. I'm leaving for Memorial Day weekend, and so I wanted to get some of this in. Normally we'd have all of this in by now, but due to all of the rain that we have just continuously had here for the last 2 months, we have not been able to get anything done really. It's been very sporadic, so hopefully tonight I'll get a little bit done. Okay, so in this bed we are going to plant our zucchini and zephyr squash, which is a yellow summer squash. We refer to it as zucchini too sometimes. Grows exactly the same, but we really like the taste of it. So I have my packages of zephyr here. I have an old one and a new one, so we'll use up the old and plant some of the new. And I have 2 types of zucchini because I have an old package, and then I also have a new one which we'll plant more of, but I will plant some of these old ones to try and use up the seeds. Now for zucchini and the zephyr, well, for all squashes and gourds, we make a mound and then we'll plant on those. So we will go ahead and do that now. So to make the mound, I use my garden rake and I dig up dirt like this. Use a hoe too. And so now it's going to kind of flatten that mound a little. So on this hill we're going to plant the zephyr, and to do that, what we'll do is we're going to take our seeds and we're just going to put them around. Now the directions say to put 3 seeds every 12 to 24 inches. Now, these are the really old seeds. So I'm planting a bunch of these. And then what you do is you just push them down. I push them down to just about my first knuckle. You're supposed to plant them about 1/2 inch to 1 inch deep. Then we'll do the same thing on this half with the newer seeds. And once they start coming up, we will thin these. Now, you pat them down, cover the holes up again. There you have it. So on this second hill, we're going to plant our zucchini, and the first one is going to be our old one, the Costata Romanesco. And these are what zucchini seeds look like. So we'll plant these on this half of the hill. And then on the other half, we're going to plant this Pantheon zucchini. Now, these ones are slightly bigger than the others, so they must make a bigger zucchini, would be my guess. I don't know, I'd have to look into it. And there we have another box planted with zephyr and zucchini. The only thing we have to do is we will have to make sure these get some water, and we'll put some straw down around to help keep the weeds down. So we're getting ready to clean out this next bed to do some planting. This was the bed that had the broccoli in it that got eaten. Well, some of them have surprisingly come back up. So we're not going to clean those out, but also, you see these big puppies in here? These are volunteer potatoes from several years ago when we planted potatoes over here before we had the beds. So this is all, those are all coming out. So we have this box prepped, cleaned out, the fence put up for our trellis, and I dug the trenches along the bottom for the beans. We are now doing pole beans instead of bush beans, and it takes up a lot less space. They stay cleaner, they're nice. So we have Vortex, which is a green, and Carminant, which is a purple bean. And so with these, we plant them every 3 inches apart. So I will do both sides of the fence. And we're supposed to do them about 1 inch deep. So I just have a small trench, and we're going to get to that. So this side we're going to plant the purple beans. I just dropped a whole bunch in there. And then we just cover them back over. And pat them down. So we'll come over to this side and do the same thing. Pick up these extra bean seeds that I had to drop. See our visitors up here. So on this end, we're going to plant our vortex, which is the green pole bean. Ooh, there he is again. And just like that, we have 2 rows of beans planted. Peach Pit was kind enough to bring some water down so we can water in our seeds. So, finally able to start tilling the big patch of garden here. But what happened with your tiller this week, Peach Pit?
The belt broke.
How many times?
Twice.
Within a 24-hour period. He was not happy. So the garden is not finished being tilled. So this section will have to wait till after I come back for my mini vacation. But at least it started. Okay, so in this little section, we're going to plant carrots, because you can companion plant carrots with beans. So I have hybrid storage carrots, Bolero. So as long as they grow, they should be nice big ones that we can store over the winter. Now for these, you're supposed to plant them 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep. So got my little section here, cleared of dirt, and so that's what we're gonna do. That was the old package. Now these ones are different because they are not pelleted. So and the final thing we're going to do is we're going to water in our seeds here, because don't know when we're going to get some rain. Okay, we're done for the night. It's getting dark. I still need to harvest lettuce and spinach. And so we got this bed mostly planted, and we got that bed all planted. So, got a little something done. I wanted to get peppers done, but you run out of time, especially when you work full time. So, it is what it is. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.